everybody, JC3 here, and you're watching Cooking is Everything, and today we're going to be making bacon fried rice. Right now we're all stuck at home during this quarantine, so we need good, easy meals to make. That way we can be fed well and eat well and have a good time together. In this fried rice, I chose to use bacon because I love bacon. It is one of my favorite things to make. You don't have to use bacon if you don't want to. Make sausage fried rice, make weenie fried rice, make chicken fried rice, shrimp fried rice. There's so many different options that you can use because fried rice is versatile. This is just how I'm making it today. So let's get cooking. Now, for this home-style quarantine bacon fried rice, these are the ingredients I can use. Now, any of this stuff is interchangeable. You can use whatever you want at home. That's the whole point of this, is to make it with what you got. So here's what I got. About a half a pound of bacon, chopped it down. If you don't have bacon, you can use ham, you can use hot dogs, you can use sausage. You just want something that's got some fat in it because you need that fat to render down. I've got 3 cups of cooked rice. I'm using long grain rice that I've rinsed really well. With long grain rice, it is a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice. With short grain rice, it's a little different. Follow the package instructions on how to make it. 3 eggs that I've beaten, about a third of cabbage that I've chopped down, 1 small white onion that I've chopped, 3 green onions that I've halved. I'm going to use the bottom portions of the green onion for cooking, the top green portions that I've chopped down, smaller portions for garnish, 3 cloves of garlic. And of course, you need oyster sauce. I would start with 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. You don't want to use too much of this because it'll make your rice taste fishy. And then start with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And of course, you can always adjust from there to your taste and to your liking. And then salt to flavor to however you like it. So now that we know what we're going to be using, or at least what I'm going to be using, you can use whatever you want. Let's get started. So to start our fried rice, we're going to get started on medium to high heat because we want our wok to be piping hot. If you don't have a wok, you can use a deep frying pan. That'll work as well. I'm using avocado oil. You can use vegetable oil. You can use olive oil. You can use pretty much any oil you want. So what we're going to do is drizzle that in there. First, we're going to start with our protein and our fats. That's the bacon. Cook nice, get it all nice and fried up. Oh my God, you can already smell that bacon and it smells so good. We want to let the bacon cook till it's just about crispy, not too crispy. Next, we're going to add the carrots because they take longer to break down. So we don't want them to get mushy. We want them to still be firm and have a little bit of crunch to them. So that's what we're going to add here in just a minute. Our bacon has browned very nicely. And now we're going to add the carrots. We've got our chopped carrots. Let's add this into the bacon. And we're going to give this a nice stir. Let the fats from the bacon break down because the fats is what's going to give us the flavor in the rice along with the carrots. It's only going to take about a couple of minutes. Then we'll add the next ingredient, which is the white onion. Now we're going to add our white onion to the mix. Give that a nice stir. It's already starting to smell really good. Everything's starting to incorporate. Now we're going to add one of my all-time favorite ingredients, garlic. Now you can smell it all coming together. The garlic really puts it over the top, baby. Alright, we're going to let the onions break down just a little bit more with the garlic. Letting all that flavor fuse together. We're going to add our first halves of the green onions. Give it a good mix. It's all nice and colorful. Got orange from the carrots, the green from the green onions, the white onion, the bacon, all nice and brownish red, all coming together to make a delicious, flavorful meal. I cannot wait. I love Asian-inspired foods. I like to make Asian-inspired meals, and this is a version that I came up with. What's great about the bacon fried rice is you can use it as a side, You can add chicken to it, you can add steak, you can use it as a main course meal, which is great when you need meals that are versatile, that have got to last you because you're staying home. So hopefully you're staying home. Hopefully you're not going out and partying with your friends like some of the people on the news. But if you're staying home, this is great because it can be expanded, it can be saved, it can be used the next day. So you got many different options. Now that most of the stuff is broken down, we're going to add our last bit, which is the cabbage. We add this last because we don't want it to wilt down too much. So we're going to add this part right here. You don't have to add cabbage if you don't want to. I sometimes add sprouts to my fried rice. It really just depends on what I have. I had cabbage today, so I'm using cabbage. And I like cabbage. What's really great about this, like I said, you can use pretty much anything you have. If you have frozen vegetables, you can use frozen vegetables instead of chopping down vegetables. You just want to rinse down the frozen vegetables so they thaw out and then dry them. Some people want to use peas. You can use peas instead of carrots, or peas along with the carrots. There's many different options in how to make this recipe. I like to salt while I'm cooking, so I'm going to give a pinch of salt, maybe 2 pinches of salt. Ah, look at that. It's starting to come together. Now, we're going to move this off to one side. We're going to add our eggs. We're only going to let this cook for just a little bit, because we're going to add the rice while the eggs are still wet, and we're going to incorporate the eggs in with the rice. It's going to be really good. And now we're going to add our rice. Alright, we're going to continue to cook at a medium to high heat. Make sure that we're getting everything off the sides and at the bottom, so scraping up the eggs so it doesn't burn. Now we add our 2 tablespoons of soy and 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. Oh my god, that smells so good. I cannot wait to eat this. We're going to lower our heat to about medium to low. We still want it to be hot, but we don't want to burn anything. Now we add our green onions for garnish. Give it one last final stir. We want to turn off the heat now. And we're done. Serve it hot. Let's give it a taste. That's amazing. You can taste the bacon with the carrots and the onion, a little bit of egg, and you got your cabbage in there. A great family meal. Voila, we're done. A simple meal that can be made with pretty much anything in your pantry. So while you're spending time at home, make this meal for your family, make this meal for yourself. Whatever you do, just make sure that you eat well. You take care of each other, and just enjoy food. Enjoy the time together, because right now it's tough. So remember, the love that you put in your cooking is the love that you're going to get out. I'm JC3, and thank you for watching Cooking is Everything. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe down at the bottom. Also give it a thumbs up and a like. The recipe will be down in the comments below. And while you're here, take a look at our other videos. I made mashed potatoes, which is a great dish to make while we're stuck at home. A great side dish. And in the comments below, tell me what you're doing while you're staying home. During this quarantine, what are you eating? Let me know in the comments below. Put it down there so that way I can maybe we'll make it into a video. Hopefully we'll have some more videos coming up soon. But thank you again for watching. Cooking is everything. Let's get started. We're gonna get cooking. Gonna make some fried rice. Let's get cooking. So let's get cooking. We still want our carrots to be somewhat country. Them country carrots. Tell me more about them country carrots. Woo-wee! Voila, we're done. Voila. Voila, we're done.